scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Shrieking skulls will shock your soul, seal your doom tonight. Spooky, scary skeletons speak with such a screech. You'll shake and shudder in surprise when you hear these zombies shriek.
So here's what you guys aren't really understanding about adult life, alright? Sadly, things come up all the time that are fucking annoying and unexpected, and they just completely ruin everything you've planned. Just being honest, like, oh my god, something breaks and now I have to spend tons of money to fix it, right? Oh my god, you know, something unexpected happens medically, or you get sick or something, now you gotta pay a bunch of money for something. It happens all the time in real life. It just does. And when you're in my position, sadly, I just don't have flexibility anymore like I used to. I wish I did. I don't. Like, everything I do is incredibly tight. Every dollar that I make is accounted for. I wish I could tell you, you know, guaranteed, starting this weekend, I'm playing a Plague Tale. I can't tell you that. I don't know what's going to happen between now and this weekend. The way things have been going in my life recently, you know, I'm just not going to do that. And it's hilarious because you get someone like Bubble Butt Bill who says, shouldn't you plan for the unexpected? Yeah, except that I did, and then a million unexpected things. It's like, you can plan for one, maybe two unexpected things. Could I plan on false copyright strikes systematically destroying DSPGaming, me having to force myself to change from being a full-time YouTuber to a full-time streamer because YouTube's ad revenue falls through the bottom in an adpocalypse? Then, the same year when I'm reinventing myself as a full-time streamer, I find out that I owe thousands upon thousands of back taxes to the state because the state, my accountant fucked me over and I never paid the state taxes, right, because he didn't do his job. Then, on top of all that, right, the next thing, that's the thing, it's always like that. It's like, the next thing. What the fuck? When does this cascade of horseshit end? When do we finally get to a level where I can say, enough is enough, I've been fucked with enough, I just want to have a steady year without some insane shit coming up. But I've never had it. Say, since 2015, every year consistently, I get fucked by something huge, and it's like, could you prepare for it? Well, yeah, I did. I had lots of ways to prepare for it. I had lots of things prepared. I had money saved up in a retirement fund. I had savings. I had all this stuff. It's all gone, you know? Because that's just been my life. It doesn't matter how many things I fell back on. It just kept getting worse and worse and worse. Every year, something new. Every year, something new. Until it solidifies for maybe a year or two. Nothing bullshit happens. Alright? Then maybe I'll be alright. But then the bottom line is things just keep happening. Like last year, and usually typically end of every year, I get a nice spike in income because I do stuff for like the holiday week. And people will come out to celebrate the holidays with me and they're very generous. Last year I get sick during Christmas. So, no, I didn't do any of my holiday shit that I had planned. By the time that I came back a week later to do it, no one cared anymore. And because of that, it put me behind on money for 2 months. I finally catch up with that. Oh, guess what? Now the taxes are due. It's just over and over. I got an anonymous dollar tip saying, why don't I just declare bankruptcy? Listen, the bottom line is, I wish that there were easy ways out of everything. Right now, at least from what I'm to understand, because I own 2 homes, okay? And because basically, let me put it this way. People who declare for bankruptcy are allowed to declare bankruptcy because they've sought every other option and none of them work. Alright? They've tried everything. They've tried refinancing. They've tried paying everything even though it doesn't work and they miss payments and stuff. The bottom line is for me, I'm in a situation where I barely keep everything afloat. Barely. And I mean that too. Like, there have been a couple months when 2 weeks I was overdrawn on my bank account. Thank God they kept paying everything. And then I make enough money to kind of come back a little bit. But I'm now at the point where I just can't do it anymore. So the only way I would ever qualify for something like bankruptcy, I need to get rid of one of my homes. Namely the one I don't use. The one that I've been trying to get rid of for 5 fucking years. And I'm working on that right now. I'm in the midst of multiple things with the mortgage company. That's one of the things that's stressing me out a lot recently. I have to do a lot of fucking work with these assholes, and they're basically telling me, oh, we'll qualify you for this, we'll qualify me for that, and then say, oh, you don't qualify for it. And I'm like, well, I did all this work on my end to provide you with information, to provide you with evidence of my financial situation, to provide you with all this, and then after all that, you telling me I should qualify, then you tell me I don't. Alright? So, in reality, what needs to happen is, I'll tell you exactly what's going to happen. I just can't pay that condo anymore. They're gonna eventually foreclose on it, or they're gonna make a deal with me about, like, let's say, okay, you know, we'll take back the condo and you pay us a minimal amount of money every month for the next 20 years or whatever to write off the amount of money that you still owed us as the principal on the mortgage or whatever. Something like that, you know what I mean? But more than likely, they're going to just foreclose because I'm trying to do arrangements with them, and they're not working with me. Like, they're, oh, we're going to work with you, and then, oh, you don't qualify for it. Well, then why do we waste my fucking time to begin with? Why do we go through all this process of me getting you all this information if there wasn't even a chance I could qualify? Like, are you fucking brain dead stupid? And the answer, sadly, is yes. The people who they have working directly with you are just customer service reps who read from a piece of paper. They don't understand the products. They don't understand underwriting. They don't understand who qualifies for what. So I'm just going through a lot of work and stress for absolutely nothing that's going to amount to nothing in the long run. So eventually what's going to end up happening, and this is going to be a process of maybe months to years, okay? I can't afford the condo. I'm not going to pay it anymore. They're going to foreclose on it, take it. Once it's out of my name, then they're probably going to go through the process of either making an arrangement with me of me paying what I owe or suing me to try to get it. Once that happens, all right, now my credit will be bad. So now not only do I have all this debt, but my credit is bad too, all right? On top of that, right, I only own one home anymore, and it's a home that I have to keep to do my work. I can't do my work in another home because I have my office here, I have the right internet set up, I have everything I need to work on a daily basis. So now I have an argument if I want to try to declare bankruptcy and say, listen, here's my situation. I have an insane amount of debt compared to what I make. There's no way I can pay it off reasonably. I had two homes. One of them's gone, got foreclosed on because I couldn't afford it. You know, here's my situation. Then maybe I could do it. All right? That's the deal. And we'll see what happens. And that's the thing. Like, I wish there was an easy out and I could just say, man, I wish that financially these things weren't affecting me and I could just focus on games and have fun. It's not. It sucks. Every day it's in the back of my mind. And by the way, there's other stuff too going on. Every day there's other stuff going on that has nothing to do with that either. That's just, you know, weighing down on me. And it sucks. I don't want to have to think about it. I just want to have a good life and enjoy my life. And I just like, I'm not allowed to. Here comes the next annoying thing. Here comes the next fucking annoying thing I got to deal with. I'm fucking tired of it, man. I'm just tired of it. You know? Whew. Yeah, let me just tell you guys. I mean, I'm relieved to be on stream right now and hanging out with you. I needed it. I mean, this is... As I've told you guys, there's many things going on in my life behind the scenes that I don't bother you with. And, you know, it's just... It's so much fucking bullshit. It just is. To the point where I can't take it anymore. So much... It's thing after thing after fucking thing. And... There's only so much you could put up with. You know? In a short period of time, and I'm just tired of it, and it just keeps fucking accumulating more bullshit on top of more bullshit. I really honestly don't even want to do like plugs or nothing tonight. You guys know the deal that if you really want to help me, please tip me tonight. I mean, I really, really, really need the fucking help at this point. Because all this stupid bullshit behind the scenes financially is killing me to the point where I don't even know where the money's coming from anymore. And I don't even know what I'm supposed to do. At this point, I'd like to play a Plague Tale this week coming up, but in light of a few other things that are going on right now, I have no clue. I honestly have no fucking clue. I have no clue if I'm going to be able to play this game or not. Alright, and you know, I want to, but the money, I don't know where money's going to come from anymore. I just don't. You know, you guys are helping me out, and I swear to you, everything that you guys are contributing is going to pay my bills and help me out here. But it seems like every time I get ahead, something else comes up. Or not even ahead. I just get, okay, I don't have to worry for a little bit. Here comes something else to fucking worry about. To the point where it's like, you know the story of Job in the Bible? Yeah, that's pretty much my life at this point. I just can't get a break at all. It's like every possible fucking thing that can go wrong does go wrong. And I'm just tired of it. And by the way, just so you guys know, there's not going to be any toleration for any kind of fucking trolling tonight. I'm just being honest. There's none. Zero tolerance tonight. I just can't. I'm not putting up with anyone's shit, you know? Just not putting up with anyone's shit. I need this to be a stream where we could just kind of hang out and have fun and relax and not have my mind on that shit. Alright? Just being very honest. Not have my mind completely focused on negative shit. And I'm not going to put up with people coming in and being dicks and just, you know, overall just trying to, even, oh, I'm going to take a jab and feel underhandedly behind, you know, fuck that. There's no tolerance anymore. Enough is enough. But, you know, there's comes to the point when, you know, there's only so much I can do. There's only so much I can do before, you know, I can't make things magically fix themselves. I can't magically make tons of money fall out of the fucking sky. And I try to work with every single party as much as I possibly can, and so it's just insane at this point. But yeah, anyway, the bottom line is, for a while I was telling you guys all my sorrows and my problems, right? And to some extent, I had to do that because if I wanted people to be supportive on streams, I needed to tell you everything going on because I felt like that would be transparent. But then basically all people did was make fun of me, attack me, say I was lying, say all this shit. And the truth of the matter is I can't show you guys evidence of anything, you know. I can't show you evidence of things financially that are going on because that would give away personal information. Even if I did, people would say I fabricated it anyway. So there's no fucking point to that at all, you know what I mean? Like, all I can tell you is things suck financially for me. Your help is appreciated and does concretely help me. It just sucks that it seems like every time I seem like I'm getting ahead, I get fucked again. And today, I got fucked again. But there's no reason, Android X, for me to give any specifics, because, number one, it helps nothing. Number two, it just gets people more into my personal shit that it doesn't help anything at all. Alright? It just doesn't. Cody Carl's Charity said, is it worse than the tax situation was? At this point, saying worse is just a relative term. Like, I don't even know how things could get worse. All that's going to keep happening is people will keep saying I owe more and more money and I can't pay. To the point where it's going to ruin my credit. I'm going to have insane amounts of bills piling up. And, you know, then people will come after me and try to, you know, take other money. You know, I don't even know what's going to happen. You know? Let me put it this way. This is not an unfixable situation. It's just that every time that, okay, finally, after that big ordeal, I think we can have a break. Here comes the next bullshit ordeal to take its place, you know? And I just can't, I can't. I'm so stressed out over it at this point. I can't fucking take it, man. Like, I just need a break from it. I need, like, a month, 2 months, 6 months, where I don't have the next fucking thing bothering me, creeping up and fucking with me. And, you know, and it just hasn't happened. It's like, I just can't get out of it. It's just more after more after more after more. Android says, it's true to track the situation against you, but more importantly, your true fans come through in a big way when you know what the money is going towards. You know what? The truth of the matter is, I think that my fans and viewers who care about me would, if they really wanted to help, would contribute anyway. And this is no exaggeration. Probably about 80 to 90% of the time that something goes wrong for me, it's because someone else was incompetent or didn't do their job. Just being honest. Just being completely and utterly honest. Right now, I'm not even kidding you. The reason today I'm stressed out is because something happened that apparently someone was supposed to contact me 2 to 3 months ago about something, and they were not contacting me in the proper method at all that they were designated they were supposed to. So basically, I never got contacted. Now here I am 3 months later about getting contacted about something. Now, you know, whenever you're late on something, oh, it's the responsibility of you. You should have magically fucking known, you know. And it's like, no, that's not how life works. You had a responsibility to fucking contact me and tell me something, and you had information specifically given to you on how to do that, and you didn't do it. Yet now it's my fucking fault that you were supposed to tell me something 3 months ago. No, that's your fault, not mine. But of course, I'll be the one responsible for it. You see, this is where people are stupid. Welcome to Ground Zero says, oh, but Phil, you would have had to pay those back state taxes anyway. You would have had to pay more money over time, so it didn't even matter that you didn't know. No. Oh, except for the crazy amount of late fees that I had to pay, except for the interest I had to pay because I didn't pay, except for the fact that I would have saved up that money instead of spending it on other things during that time period, except for the fact that I had to hire a new tax attorney who then charged me thousands and thousands of dollars to fix said problem with the back taxes. You have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. Shut up. Thank you, moron. God, people are fucking stupid. I'm sorry if you take that as harsh. It is harsh. You shouldn't talk about things you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Android, as I told you, as I've said many times, I guess maybe you missed it, I'm not eligible for any kind of a refinancing. As much as I would love to refinance my home and tie all my debt into the mortgage, number one, I have too much of it. Number two, my credit sucks. So because I have bad credit and too much debt, I can't wrap anything into the mortgage. And the problem is, I'm going to get rid of the place in Connecticut. I have to. okay, that's going to ruin my credit. No matter how it happens, whether it's a foreclosure, a surrender, whatever the method is by which I get rid of the place in Connecticut, it ruins my credit. So now even if I say, oh, I have way less debt now because I don't have the condo in Connecticut, they'll look and be like, yeah, but your credit score is terrible. You don't qualify for a refinance. So I can't refinance. There's nothing I can do, man. Whiteboard marker has reset for 5 months to keep up the good work. I got to be honest. How financial crisis after crisis is getting tiresome. And I know. I'm tired of it. I am personally fucking tired of it. I told you. I am literally at my wit's end to the point where I don't know what else I'm supposed to do. I just don't know anymore. I can't have a life where every month to 2 months something happens that is out of my control completely and I have no recourse to fix it, but people just want more money from me. You know what I mean? Like, and it's come to the point now where that's just happening constantly. And it's like, what the fuck do you expect? What do you want me to do? Thanks to the people who contributed. I'm sorry, you know, I was kind of down tonight. You know, it sucks. This shit just keeps more shit keeps happening. Like, now my wife comes home, I gotta tell her more shitty fucking news of stuff that happened today. So she's gonna be all deflated because tomorrow we're supposed to have a nice day out together, our one day out a week that we fucking get. And I get to tell her more potential bad news. It's like, I'm just so tired of it, you know?